everyone, and welcome to our channel. For today's vlog, I will be giving you some tips and advice on how to get married to your foreign partner in the Philippines and also how to file a spousal visa petition. Just a brief disclaimer, these are based on our experience only and not intended to give legal advice. Alright, let's start it. Um, let's talk about the requirements first. Again, this is only based on our experience, so requirements may be different in other locations in the Philippines, provinces, and cities. But during our time, they required us to have our birth certificate. For me, it should be coming from the PSA, and also the Senomar or certificate of no marriage, also from PSA. Your partner, they don't require them because they didn't ask my husband or my husband to be at that time to have the cinema, only me. Third one is parental consent if applicant is 18 years old or below 21. So we didn't have to do that because I was already above 21. I was 24 years old at that time. And then a pre-marriage counseling certificate. This is after you file the marriage license, but luckily they did not ask us to also go through that. They were so nice to us. Resident certificate, or also known as the cedula. You can also get that to your municipal office. And then parental advice if applicant is 21 but below 25. Did we get this? I can't remember, but oh yeah, we didn't get this. I was 25 years old already by that time. I met my husband when I was 24, and then we got married when I was 25 years old, right? And then last one is the legal capacity for foreigner. Oh, by the way, for the resident certificate, just one. You just need one for both of you. And then legal capacity for foreign. For the legal capacity, I have the link here, which I'm also going to post in the description box. So you can just simply click on it. Alright. Once you're on the page, just scroll down to the very bottom of the screen and look for make an appointment for legal capacity to marry. On the next page, select a country, of course, Philippines. There you go. And then select a city, which we only have Manila. Click submit. On the next page, click on make appointment. And on the next screen, just choose the third one. Request notarial and other services not listed above. Don't forget as well to check the box. I have read the instructions on the embassy or consulate website for the passport services I require. And then click on submit. And there you go, you have the calendar here. So, in setting up an appointment for legal capacity, I suggest that you always check the website for the availability of date as early as 2 weeks from your desired date. Because as you can see, the appointments for next week and next and the week after that are almost all fully booked. Oh, actually, already booked. These are all fully booked already. Blue means appointment date fully booked. So that's what I'm saying. Let's see. In April. April, it's all grayed out. Means date already passed or not yet open for appointments. So obviously it's not yet open for appointments. But always check it. They might have it already available by tomorrow, so just keep checking it every day as early as 2 weeks, as there might be any changes on when they will open dates for appointment. Might have tomorrow or the next day. So and also try to it would also be better to book an appointment the day after he or she, your partner, arrived here in the Philippines so you can apply for marriage license right away. Take note that you will have to wait for 10 days before the release of your marriage license. Yeah, my husband stayed for 3 weeks, and that was just enough to cover everything from getting the legal capacity, filing and waiting for the release of for marriage license until the wedding, and a few days of vacation before his flight back to the US. Yeah. So there you go. Also don't forget to print the confirmation page of the appointment once you have it already filled out, because I can't have an example here because no date is available. But let's say there is one here that is available, the color yellow. You just have to click on it, and then there will be a form that your partner has to fill out. Basically, it's just name, surname, date of birth, passport number, and all that. It's not a lot. It's just few information of him, and then just click on submit, and that will give you a confirmation page that you have to print out. Make sure to print that out, or at least save the page screenshot the page on your phone so that you'll have something to show in the embassy. Aside from the confirmation printout, you also, or the U.S. citizen, also need to bring all divorce decrees or death certificate that shows that U.S. citizen is free to marry, a valid U.S. passport, and $50 cash or Philippine peso equivalent, or a credit card. For the fees, we only paid 350 pesos for the application for marriage license, 100 pesos for premarital counseling, and another 100 pesos for a marriage license form. But remember, fees may vary depending on the municipality you are going to file your marriage license. Okay? Alright, so once you have all the documents ready, you can now go to your municipal civil registrar to file the marriage license. Once you're done filing, they will give you an estimate date of the release of your marriage license. It's usually after 10 days. So you can now give them your desired date of your marriage, so they can save the date for you. You can even choose the day after they release your marriage license, as long as it is available, of course. After the wedding, you can ask your civil registry to have your marriage certificate endorsed at the PSA, and that way you can get your marriage certificate from PSA as early as 1 month, and that is based on our experience. That is way faster than you're the one who's going to PSA to do all that endorsing. Just let your civil registry endorse that for you. And while waiting for marriage certificate, you can now start gathering other documents needed for filing the spousal visa petition. Finally, you are already married. You just now have to gather all the documents needed for filing the petition. So I have our cover letter as a sample, and also this serves as a list of documents you need to get, and some of these are optionals. It's up to you if you also wanted to get it. But for me, the more proof or evidence that you submit to them, the better. Um, for the cover letter, of course, you need to have the name of petitioner on top, and then his address, and then next one is the address of where you're going to file the petition. This is depends. The address depends on where the petitioner lives. So I have the link here. I have the link here. Let's click on that. For the location and where to file your um, petition depends on your petitioner's residence. So just click on how to bring your spouse to the United States. Click on that. And then how to apply. File form 130. You just have to click on that. Form I-130. Either one. So let's say click on it. So when you click on that, you can see there's a link of the PDF that you need to download. These are all needed for form I-130. That's gonna be for the petitioner, and then the instructions. You may also wanted to download it. That will give you the that will guide you on how to fill out the I-130. And then I-138, that's gonna be for the beneficiary. You need to also download that, and the beneficiary needs to also fill that out. The G1145, that is the e-notification of application or petition acceptance. You also need to download that um and send that together with your application. That is just have to basically it's just a form where you have to put the number and your email address, where they can inform you about the status of your application. So where to file, this is it. That's what we're looking for. Just click that one, and there you go. Um, let's see. So there is a link here, direct filing addresses for Form I-130 webpage. Just click on that. That will give you the complete list of addresses where you can send your petition. So if your husband or the petitioner lives in Alaska, American Samoa, Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Guam, Hawaii, Idaho, Kansas, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Dakota, Northern Mariana Islands, Oklahoma, Oregon, Puerto Rico, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, Virgin Islands, Washington, Wyoming, you all guys need to send your petition. If you're going to use USPS, then just copy this USCIS attention PO Box 21700 Phoenix, Arizona 85036. But if you're going to use FedEx, UPS, or DHL as your courier, Then you have to copy this. USCIS, attention I 130 1820 East, Sky Harbor Circle South, Suite 100, Phoenix, Arizona 85034. So now